Welcome to Timeless Wheels.
Number 1.
1962 Buick LeSabre 4-door hardtop. Price, $14,500. Location, United States. This 1962 Buick LeSabre 4-door hardtop is said to have remained with a single family until it was acquired by the selling dealer in 2024. Finished in teal mist and Arctic white over aquacloth and vinyl, it is powered by a 401 Ci Nailhead V8 paired with a 2-speed turbine drive automatic transmission. Features include Buick signature Ventaports, white wall tires, power steering, power-assisted drum brakes with fin front units, and a push-button AM radio. Service performed under current ownership has included a rebuilt carburetor, a replacement aluminum radiator, new brake master cylinder, fuel system refurbishment, and fluid services. The car was reportedly repainted around the year 2000 in its factory combination of teal mist, P, and Arctic white, C. Black-painted 15 steel wheels wear full covers and are mounted with 225/75 Cooper Trendsetter SE white wall tires. Inside, the cabin houses front and rear bench seating in aquacloth and vinyl, complemented by a power-adjustable front seat, dome light, lockable glove box, and a push-button Sonomatic radio. Instrumentation includes a 2-spoke steering wheel ahead of a 120 mph horizontal sweep speedometer, indicator lights, and a fuel gauge. The 5-digit odometer displays 42 miles, with approximately 500 added by the dealer. The 401 Ci V8 breathes through a 2-barrel carburetor and was factory rated at 280 horsepower. Fuel system work under dealer care included a replacement tank, pump, sending unit, and filters, while spark plugs were replaced in July 2025. Power is delivered to the rear wheels through a 2-speed turbine drive automatic transmission. This LeSabre hardtop is offered with manufacturer's literature, service receipts, and a clean New Jersey title.
Number 2.
1967 Pontiac Firebird 5-speed. Price, $34,750. Location, Idaho. This 1967 Pontiac Firebird Coupe is powered by a replacement 400 Ci V8 paired with a Tremec 5-speed manual transmission. Finished in black over black upholstery, it features a black vinyl roof, front spoiler, and chrome bumpers. The engine is equipped with an Edelbrock intake manifold, air cleaner, and valve covers, along with a Holley double-pumper carburetor, an aluminum radiator, and an electric fan. Additional equipment includes bare 4-wheel disc brakes, 16 5-spoke wheels with BF Goodrich tires, subframe connectors, Koni dampers, MagnaFlow mufflers, and power steering. The interior houses black bucket seats, a rear bench, and a center console. A Hurst shifter with a cue ball knob, a retro-style head unit, and air conditioning are also fitted. Classic instruments gauges include a 140 mph speedometer and combination gauge, while an 8K RPM tachometer is mounted separately. The 6-digit odometer shows 2K miles, about 300 added by the seller. This Firebird was refinished in black around 2019, having left the factory in Tyrol blue. The car rides on a 10-bolt rear end with a TA Performance differential cover, and power is delivered through a dual exhaust system with an X-pipe and MagnaFlow mufflers. The seller notes smoke from the exhaust at startup. Acquired by the seller's father in 2021, the car is now offered on behalf of his estate with a clean Idaho title.
Number 3.
1955 Buick Century Riviera. Price, $27,500. Location, New Jersey. This 1955 Buick Century Riviera is a 4-door hardtop that was sold new by Duchess Auto and Supply Company of Millerton, New York, and was acquired by the current owner in July 2021. Finished in two-tone green with a white roof over matching tritone upholstery, it is powered by a 322 Ci Fireball V8 paired with a 2-speed Dynaflow automatic transmission. Equipment includes power steering, a Sonomatic radio, heater, and 15 steel wheels with factory covers. The car received the Senior National First Prize from the AACA in 1999 and is now offered on behalf of the current owner with manufacturer's literature, photos of bodywork, an original invoice, and a clean Maryland title. The body was refinished under prior ownership in two-tone green with a white roof. Details include a wraparound windshield and rear window, quadruple Ventaports, dual side mirrors, chrome bumper overriders, and a Buick hood ornament. Award badges from the Antique Automobile Club of America are mounted on the front grille. Steel 15 wheels wear factory covers and two 25/75 Nexen Priz AH5 narrow white wall tires that were mounted in August 2021, at which time an alignment was also performed. The car is equipped with power steering. The cabin is upholstered in tritone green and white vinyl, with 2 rows of bench seating. Amenities include a rear armrest, rear blanket cords, a Sonomatic push-button AM radio, and a heater. A 3-spoke steering wheel fronts a 120 mph speedometer, along with auxiliary gauges for amperage, oil pressure, coolant temperature, and fuel level. The 5-digit odometer shows 63 miles, though total mileage is unknown. The 322 Ci Fireball V8 was factory rated at 236 horsepower and 330 lb-ft of torque. Recent service in August 2021 included replacing the fuel pump, performing an oil change, and mounting new tires. Power is delivered to the rear wheels through a 2-speed Dynaflow automatic transmission featuring Buick's variable vane torque converter.
Number 4.
1961 Buick LeSabre 4-door sedan. Price, $5,500. Location, United States. This 1961 Buick LeSabre 4-door sedan is powered by a 364 Ci Wildcat V8 paired with a 2-speed turbine drive automatic transmission. Finished in yellow over tricolor vinyl upholstery, it features quad headlights, triple fender portholes, chrome bumpers, and 15 steel wheels with covers mounted with white wall tires. Additional equipment includes power steering, power-assisted drum brakes with fin front units, front lap belts, a Miramagic speedometer, and a push-button AM radio. The car was originally finished in Sun Valley Cream, and is believed to have been repainted under prior ownership. The retractable antenna is stuck in its extended position, the wipers are inoperative, and pitting is noted in the chrome trim. Inside, 2 bench seats are trimmed in brown, beige, and tan vinyl, accented by chrome dash details. Interior flaws include a taped driver's door panel, a loose right side window, and a non-functional right turn signal indicator. The 2-spoke steering wheel frames a Miramagic 120 mph speedometer, and the 5-digit odometer shows 49 miles, though true mileage is unknown. The 364 Ci V8 is equipped with a 4-barrel carburetor and wears green paint along with Wildcat 375E markings on the air cleaner. Recent maintenance in 2023 included a coolant flush, new battery, and transmission fluid service. The seller notes the brake pedal sticks until the car reaches operating temperature and that the transmission has a leak. This LeSabre, acquired by the seller's late father out of Michigan in 2014, is offered at no reserve on behalf of the estate with a handwritten service log, period literature, and a clean Pennsylvania title.
Number 5.
1955 Chevrolet Bel Air. Price, $54,800. Location, Sherwood Park, Alberta. This 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air, presented by Sherwood Motorcars, is a stunning example of Chevrolet's iconic Tri-5 era. Finished in ultra-orange pearl with tinted white pearl accents, it radiates a bold presence that captures the spirit of the 1950s. Inside, the cabin is dressed in Shetland stone, offering a refined balance of classic charm and comfort. With only 2,162 miles on the odometer, this Bel Air remains in exceptional condition, making it a true collector-grade vehicle. From its sweeping chrome details to its vibrant two-tone finish, every element of this Bel Air reflects the artistry and optimism of mid-century American design. A rare opportunity to own a timeless classic that continues to inspire admiration worldwide. The 1955 model year marked the beginning of Chevrolet's celebrated Tri-5 series, and this Bel Air stands as one of the most sought-after cars of the decade. Collectors prize its blend of modern V8 performance and groundbreaking style that redefined American motoring. Its striking paintwork highlights the flowing lines and sculpted curves that made the Bel Air an instant classic. Combined with polished chrome trim and elegant proportions, this car remains a shining symbol of post-war design innovation. For enthusiasts and serious collectors alike, this Bel Air is more than just a vintage automobile, it is a piece of history. Whether showcased at premier car events or admired as the centerpiece of a private collection, it embodies the enduring legacy of Chevrolet's golden era.
Number 6.
1955 Chevrolet 210. Price, $39,800. Location, Florida. This beautifully built 1955 Chevrolet 210 LS Resto Mod blends classic Tri-5 styling with modern performance and comfort. Showing fewer than 7K miles since its custom build, it features a reliable LS 5.3 LV8 paired with a 4L60E automatic overdrive transmission, delivering both strong performance and smooth cruising. Mechanical highlights include CPP power disc brakes with drilled/slotted rotors, a cross-flow aluminum radiator, Detroit Speed tubular A-arms, and power steering. Vintage Air provides modern climate control, while a custom exhaust note gives this Chevy its unmistakable presence. The interior is fully custom, equipped with black vinyl bucket seats, a custom console, a Pioneer stereo, Idiot tilt column, Lucara billet steering wheel, and Locher pedal assembly. Comfort and detail are evident throughout, combining function with style. Finished in sleek white with chrome bumpers, new tinted glass, and 17 US chrome wheels, this Chevy maintains its vintage aura while standing out with a modern stance. Subtle touches like a third brake light add safety without disrupting the timeless look. This 1955 Chevrolet 210 Resto Mod is more than a restored classic. It's a fully modernized machine built for collectors and enthusiasts who want the best of both worlds. Whether for weekend cruising or car shows, it's a head-turner ready for its next chapter.
Number 7.
1957 Chevrolet 150. Price: $15,500. Location: Prairie Grove, Arkansas. This 1957 Chevrolet 150 is a beautifully restored classic, showcasing a frame-off restoration with meticulous attention to detail. Finished in sleek black with a red, gray, and black interior, it carries both elegance and muscle car spirit. Powered by a strong V8 paired with a high-performance turbo 350 automatic transmission, it features ported and polished heads and only about 9,000 miles since restoration. This Chevy runs as good as it looks, delivering dependable performance with a touch of modern upgrades. Comfort and convenience are not overlooked, with air conditioning, disc brakes, and digital gauges bringing contemporary ease to this timeless ride. The cloth seats complete the interior, offering a comfortable cabin for both cruising and showcasing. The 2-year-old paint still shines beautifully, highlighting the car's bold lines and unmistakable 1950s presence. Mini-tubbed for a more aggressive stance, it is built to impress whether on display or on the open road. A true piece of Chevrolet heritage, this 1957 Chevy 150 blends vintage style with performance upgrades, making it an ideal choice for enthusiasts seeking both collectability and drivability. The Chevrolet 150 was originally introduced as the entry-level model in Chevy's lineup, valued for its simplicity and durability. By 1957, it shared the same iconic styling as the Bel Air and 210, but with a more understated character. Today, fully restored examples like this one have become prized by collectors, as they represent the purest form of Chevrolet's celebrated Tri-5 era.
Number 8.
1965 Rambler American 440 Convertible 3-Speed. Price: $7,500. Location: Texas. This 1965 Rambler American 440 convertible is one of just 3,882 built for the model year. Finished in solar yellow with a black soft top over white upholstery, it is powered by a 195 CI inline-6 paired with a column-shifted 3-speed manual transmission. Between 2009 and 2012, over $23,000 was invested in cosmetic and mechanical refurbishment, covering the suspension, brakes, steering, fuel, electrical, and cooling systems, as well as the clutch, driveline, transmission, carburetor, and exhaust. The car is now offered by the selling dealer at no reserve with records since 2009, an owner's manual, and a clean Texas title. The power-operated black soft top features a plastic rear window and functions properly. Exterior details include dual mirrors, a locking fuel cap, and 14 wheels with factory-style knockoff covers mounted with 195/75 Maxxis MA1 white walls installed in 2018. A trunk liner, spare tire, and jack are also present. The interior features white upholstery with black carpets and two-tone door panels. Amenities include period roller-belt retractors, a refurbished push-button Rambler all-transistor radio, and a retro sound speaker. The 5-digit odometer shows under 63,500 miles, though total mileage is unknown. The 195 CI inline-6 was refurbished under prior ownership, receiving new gaskets, hoses, water pump, and fuel pump, along with a rebuilt carburetor. Recent compression readings range from 130 to 150 psi. Power is delivered through a column-shifted 3-speed manual gearbox. According to the seller, the original chassis plate was lost during a repaint, with a replacement plate mounted in the engine bay. Some prior repairs and corrosion are noted underneath.
Number 9.
1968 AMC Javelin SST. Price: $23,250. Location: California. This 1968 AMC Javelin SST is finished in satin blue metallic over black vinyl with striped inserts and is powered by a 290 Ci Typhoon V8 paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission. Equipment includes turbo-cast wheel covers, white wall tires, a push-button AM radio, weather eye heater, and lap belts. The car was acquired by the seller in 2011 from a Southern California collection after years of storage in Iowa. Recent service included new wheel cylinders, bushings, sway bar links, belts, hoses, fuel pump, battery, and fluid changes. Showing 17,000 miles, it is offered with manufacturer's literature, service records, a car cover, and a clean California title. Exterior details include chrome bumpers, dual mirrors, black pinstriping, and Javelin SST badges. Areas of corrosion around the windshield corners and scratches on the hood were repaired under prior ownership. The 14 wheels wear turbo-cast covers with 195/75 Travelstar white wall tires, mounted in 2017. Braking is handled by 4-wheel drums. Inside, the cabin features reclining bucket seats and a rear bench in black vinyl with patterned cloth inserts. Amenities include wood-grain-trimmed door panels, lap belts, a center console, carpeting, floor mats, and an AM radio. The wood-grain steering wheel frames a 120 mph speedometer plus gauges for fuel and coolant. The odometer shows 17,000 miles, about 750 added by the selling dealer. The 290 Ci V8 uses a 2-barrel carburetor and Dynomax muffler. Service prior to sale included new coolant hoses, heater hoses, belts, fuel pump, and battery, along with an oil and filter change. Power is sent to the rear wheels through a floor-shifted 3-speed automatic transmission.
Number 10.
1965 Ford Mustang Fastback 289 4-speed. Price: $35,600. Location: Georgia, USA. This GT350R style 1965 Ford Mustang Fastback is a striking tribute to one of the most legendary race-inspired Mustangs ever built. Refurbished in the mid-1990s and acquired by the seller in 2015, it wears a vivid red finish with bold white racing stripes, perfectly capturing the aggressive spirit of the GT350R. Beneath the hood lies a 289 Ci V8 with dual Holley carburetors, a revised camshaft, and MSD ignition components, paired to a 4-speed manual transmission with straight-cut gears. The setup delivers raw, vintage performance, enhanced by a Monte Carlo bar and dual exhaust that exits just ahead of the rear wheels. The cockpit is race-prepared, featuring a roll bar, black bucket seats with Simpson harnesses, odometer instrumentation, a Hurst T handle shifter, and an 11,000 RPM tachometer mounted on the dash. The rear seat has been replaced by a package tray, keeping with its competition-inspired design. On the outside, the Mustang is fitted with an R-style front apron, hood scoop, hood pins, GT350 style side stripes, acrylic windows, and number 7 racing decals. It rides on 15 American racing wheels wrapped in BF Goodrich radial T/A tires, with braking handled by front discs and rear drums. Lowered suspension and a quick ratio steering box complete the handling package. This Fastback is more than just a tribute. It's a driver's machine that combines the timeless looks of a Shelby GT350R with authentic performance upgrades. For collectors and enthusiasts alike, it represents a unique opportunity to own a piece of Mustang history reborn for the road and track. The original Shelby GT350R was a purebred race car, built in extremely limited numbers in 1965. Stripped of unnecessary weight, fitted with performance-tuned 289 engines, and engineered for the track, it became a dominant force in SCCA competition. Only 34 examples were produced, making them among the rarest and most valuable Mustangs ever created. This tribute captures the spirit of that legend, offering the style and excitement of the GT350R at a fraction of its multimillion-dollar rarity.
Number 11.
1957 Pontiac Super Chief Safari. Price: $16,700. Location: California. This 1957 Pontiac Super Chief Safari is a 6-passenger wagon finished in Sheffield gray with a Chateau gray roof and side inlay over a red and gray Morocide interior. Power comes from a 347 Ci Stratostreak V8 paired with a Hydra-Matic 4-speed automatic transmission. Features include power steering, power-assisted brakes, missile-style side trim, extended tail fins, a wraparound windshield, and a 2-piece tailgate. The car rides on steel wheels with factory covers and Hercules MRX white wall tires installed under prior ownership. Originally sold new by Walsh Pontiac of Evanston, Illinois, this Safari later moved to California, where it remained with the second owner's family for over 50 years before being acquired by the seller in 2019. The interior is equipped with 2-tone Morocide upholstery, polished dashboard trim, and an AM radio, while instrumentation includes a 120 mph speedometer, auxiliary gauges, and a 5-digit odometer that is rolled over and now shows approximately 800 miles. The 347 Ci V8 retains its 2-barrel carburetor and was rated at 270 horsepower and 359 lb-ft of torque when new. An ignition tune-up and replacement tires were carried out under prior ownership, and power is sent to the rear wheels through a Hydra-Matic automatic transmission. Offered with a clean California title, this Super Chief Safari represents Pontiac's premium wagon for 1957 with distinctive styling, upscale features, and strong V8 performance.
Number 12.
1955 Studebaker President Speedster. Price: $11,500. Location: United States. This 1955 Studebaker President Speedster is one of just 2,215 examples produced in a single model year. Refurbished under prior ownership, it is finished in gunmetal gray and white over white vinyl and powered by a 259 Ci Passmaster V8 paired with a 3-speed Flight-O-Matic automatic transmission. Features include fog lights, chrome bumpers, speedster badging, power steering, power-assisted drum brakes, and 15 steel wheels with wide white wall tires. Inside, the car is fitted with front and rear bench seats trimmed in white vinyl along with engine-turned metal dash trim, a dash-mounted clock, lap belts, an AM radio, a heater, and manually operated windows. The steering wheel fronts a 160 mph speedometer, an 8K RPM tachometer, and auxiliary gauges. The 5-digit odometer shows 400 miles, with true mileage unknown. The 259 Ci Passmaster V8 is equipped with a 4-barrel carburetor and was factory rated at 185 horsepower. Recent work included a carburetor rebuild and the installation of an electric fuel pump with a cutoff switch in 2024. The seller notes that the car may occasionally stall and recommends a carburetor adjustment. Power is delivered to the rear wheels via a 3-speed automatic transmission that may require service, as it reportedly remains in gear when in neutral and will not hold stationary in park. Glass pack mufflers have been added. This 6H K7 Speedster, the most expensive Studebaker of 1955, is now offered with a clean California title in the seller's name.
Number 13.
1970 Checker Marathon A12 Wagon. Price: $9,700. Location: Washington. This 1970 Checker Marathon A12 wagon is finished in beige with a white roof and pillars over a gray vinyl interior. Power comes from a remanufactured Chevrolet 250 Ci inline-6 paired with a BorgWarner 3-speed automatic transmission. A Weber 32/36 DGAV carburetor was fitted in 2016, along with replacement fuel lines and filter. Exterior features include a chrome grille and bumpers, quad halogen headlamps, polished side moldings, dual mirrors, and 15 steel wheels with chrome covers mounted with 235/75 steel belted radials. The body was previously repainted beige, while the roof and pillars were refinished in white under current ownership. Some corrosion and finish imperfections are noted. Inside, the gray bench seat and matching panels show wear, with tears on the driver's seat and staining on the carpets. Equipment includes seat belts, a 2-spoke steering wheel with wood grain accents, and a 120 mph speedometer with auxiliary gauges. The aftermarket CD stereo is inoperable, and the heater control lever is disconnected. The 5-digit odometer shows 16K miles, around 2K added by the seller. This Checker Marathon A12 is offered with factory literature, partial service records, and a clean Washington state title in the seller's name.
Number 14.
1955 Ford F-100 panel truck. Price, $34,700. Location, Michigan. This custom 1955 Ford F-100 panel truck is finished in goldenrod and sandstone white with a louvered hood, rolled rear pan, and tilt front end. It rides on polished 20-inch American racing chrome wheels, giving it a bold stance that mixes vintage character with modern hot rod flair. Power comes from a Chevrolet 350Ci small block V8 paired with a turbo 400 automatic transmission. Supporting upgrades include a 4-core aluminum radiator, Caprice-sourced front disc brakes, and a limited-slip rear end from a 1968 Oldsmobile 442. A 1966 Pontiac GTO front clip improves suspension and handling. The interior features Ford paneling, VDO gauges, a GM tilt column with Lucara wheel, and a GM overhead console. Comforts include power windows and vintage air climate control, while custom wiring, undercoating, and attention to detail complete the build. This F-100 is a true one-of-a-kind custom, combining craftsmanship, performance, and utility. Offered by GR Auto Gallery in Michigan, it comes with a clean presentation and is available for inspection.
Number 15.
1965 Checker Marathon Wagon. Price, $21,500. Location, Ohio. Title. This 1965 Checker Marathon A12 wagon spent much of its life in California and Nevada with its original owner before being acquired by the seller 14 years ago. A refurbishment in 2012 included a bare metal repaint in Shalimar blue, rust repair, refreshed interior, a new wiring harness, and power brakes. It is powered by a 350Ci Chevrolet V8 with a Hydra-Matic automatic transmission, both installed under original ownership. Recent service added a new 4 BBL carburetor, Pertronix ignition, new plugs and wires, and a Record radiator. About 1,500 miles have been added by the seller, and the car is offered with records back to the 1960s, the original invoice, factory manuals, spare parts, and a clean Ohio title. Originally Briargate beige, the wagon now wears Shalimar blue with re-chromed bumpers, new seals, and painted steel wheels with chrome caps and white wall tires. Brakes were rebuilt with new cylinders, booster, and relined shoes. A period roof rack and rear hitch were added, and the tailgate window remains operable despite a missing lock cylinder. The cabin features re-upholstered red vinyl bench seats, new carpets, and replacement seat belts. The dash pad was renewed, the stock stereo retained, and factory gauges remain, though some readings are inaccurate. The 5-digit odometer shows just over 7K miles, with true mileage unknown. The 350Ci small block V8 and Hydra-Matic were installed by the first owner, who toured extensively across North America while towing a camper. A new wiring harness and fuel tank were fitted in 2012, and the suspension retains rear coil springs from a former airlift system. This marathon wagon is a rare long-roof checker with tasteful updates and strong road history.